Hey, this is Adam. This is another Eye on North Carolina blog. We are here in Roxboro, North Carolina at the Sunset Ridge Buffalo Farm. We are really happy to be here on this very, very beautiful day. Jack and Sandy Pleasant, they own the farm here in Roxboro, and it's been in Jack's family for over 200 years. And as you can see, there's tons of land here, and I believe it's 260 acres of farmland. And we're going to speak to Jack about the history of the farm, the taste of the buffalo, and all those great things that accompany the Sunset Ridge Buffalo Farms. So I'm here with Jack Pleasant, the owner of Sunset Ridge Buffalo Farms, and he's going to tell us more about this beautiful place and all the buffalo.
Yes. Well, first of all, the farm is, as Adam said, has been in my family for over 200 years. It was a land grant, and this was a section of it. All but about 5 acres of the original land grant are still in the family, which is pretty amazing over that period of time. On this section, this used to be the tobacco end of the farm. Another end of the farm from the 1930s until the late 60s was a dairy, but this was the tobacco end. We started looking at buffalo business in 1997 and decided by 99 to do it. It took 2 years to get ready, and so we bought our first animals in 2001. I had neck surgery, so it was a way for me to celebrate having had successful neck surgery and being able to do stuff again. So we have 2 breeding herds on this farm, and then we have another farm up the road where we raise anything from weaning size up into slaughter size. The animals, they're raised on grass. We don't feed any grain. It's a slower way to grow them, but your omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acid ratio is much better with a grass-fed animal. We think it has a richer taste. The taste of buffalo, for those who haven't tasted it before, it's just a little bit sweeter than beef. It's a darker red meat. It's very lean. It's about 95% lean when it's grass-fed like this. We have the same sort of cuts in bison, and by the way, I'll use the terms bison and buffalo interchangeably. You know, from our standpoint, bison is what the technical name is, and buffalo is what Lewis and Clark saw. These are the North American plains bison. There are some out here that have some wood bison in them. The wood bison come from Canada, and they're a foot taller at the hump than the plains bison, but they turn out about the same amount of meat. It's in North Carolina, on private farms and ranches, and this is one of the larger ones in the state.
And what type of clients do you have? I heard it's rumored that Dale Earnhardt Jr. purchased some buffalo here.
Well, yeah, he had a good friend who raised buffalo in Florida, and so the Florida guy contacted me and came up here and bought a couple on 2 different occasions to take to Dale. And the reason for that, rather than he had a very small herd himself in Florida, and in order to transport them across state lines, you have to have special veterinary testing and things that you know, testing for brucellosis, which the only brucellosis in bison in the United States is in Yellowstone National Park.
And that test that you said that are performed on the buffalo, is that for every single one when someone purchases one of these?
Whenever you transport them across state line, where you can transport them across state line if you're taking them to a processing facility without doing the testing. But if they're going to be across that state line more than 10 days, then they have to be tested in order to cross the state line. So I went to a sale in Pennsylvania this past weekend, and all the animals there had to be vet certified to be able to go into different states. Well, certainly, you know, going from tobacco on this end of the farm to having livestock here has been a big change. You know, I cleared about 50 acres of land when I started doing this process, and so that changed the look of the landscape. Nobody had lived at this end of the farm since the early 70s, and so when I moved out here in '93, you know, that changed things. There was this farm has always had a lot of wildlife on it, and so it was you know, putting up fences slowed down the hunters, and you know, because of there being something else here.
Right. And was that a problem before you had the fence?
The wildlife agent told me it was one of the most abused places in the county in terms of hunting.
So I hear you guys have tours at certain times of the years for different groups?
We do group tours for anywhere from 12 to 30 people, where we schedule the tour, and it's about an hour and 15-minute tour. We go out into the herds and talk about buffalo behavior and the meat and all of those things. The biggest tour we have coming up, which is open to the public, is the Carolina Farm Stewardship Tour, which is the last weekend in April from 1 until 6. From 12:30 until 3 each of those days, we will have a chef that will be down at our lakeside gazebo, and he'll be cooking up bison that you can buy bison burgers or brats, or I forget what the menu is this year, but and then we have a wagon pulled by a tractor that we do about a 30-minute tour looking at handling facilities, talking about the animals, and so it's the last couple of years we've had around 400 people that came out those 2 days.
So that's a pretty big event.
So it's a big event. Yeah. The other thing that we do here, I mentioned that we will be cooking at the lakeside gazebo. We also have weddings and parties and you know, various kinds of events at our gazebo. It seats, right now it seats 100 people under the gazebo. We're in the process of putting a deck on it so that we can seat about 150, and we're putting up 2 big tents so that we can handle 175 or 200 people for receptions and meetings like that.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Jack, for giving us more information about the Sunset Ridge Buffalo Farm. I love being out here. It's a great day, and we hope everyone can come out here.
Thanks.
Thank you. Well, we just spoke to Jack about Sunset Ridge Buffalo Farm, and this place is amazing. We're going to probably try to come out next month for the big event, and it's a gorgeous day out. We're happy to be here, and we hope everyone could come out to Roxboro, North Carolina to check out the farm, and we hope to see y'all soon.